Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another airport update. Today we have a Gemini Jets airport update. This is of Denver International Airport. I know this was long awaited and I do apologize for that, but without further ado, let's get straight into it. Remember, if you do like aviation content, make sure to smash a like on this video and subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss future uploads. With all that aside, let's get straight into this. And as you probably saw by the thumbnail, there are plenty of new models in this airport update. And we have a lot actually, and more even on the way. So starting off with this Southwest Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is just getting ready to go full thrust and will be heading out to Baltimore. And here we have a UPS Boeing 767. This aircraft is blasting off runway 35 right for a departure out to Louisville. First in line for departure, we have a Alaska Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is getting ready to pull onto the runway for a non-stop flight out to Seattle. Alaska also just added a route to Portland, Denver to Portland, and it'll be starting out later this September. Second in line for departure, we have a Aeromexico Boeing 737-800. I'm not entirely sure if Aeromexico is back to Denver yet. I know Volaris is, but this is affected by the virus, just saying. The load factor is down by like 20% probably, so it's still 80% full, but yeah, so this will be heading out to Mexico City. Third in line for departure, here we have a American Eagle E175. This aircraft is in the new livery, of course. I don't know why I said that, but it will be heading out to Los Angeles, California. Next in line for departure, we have a JetBlue Airbus A321. This aircraft is in the mint livery and will be heading out to New York JFK. Next, we have the Alaska Boeing 737-900. This aircraft is in the More to Love livery and will be also heading out to Seattle until the Portland route is added. Seattle will be their only route. Here we have a Delta Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is one of the last aircrafts in line for departure and will be heading out to no other than Atlanta. Next, we have a United Boeing 737-800. This aircraft will be heading out to Houston Intercontinental. Last in line for departure, we have a Spirit Airbus A320. This aircraft is in the banana livery and will be heading out to Los Angeles for one of the final times. Spirit actually just canceled their Los Angeles route, which is very unfortunate, but they still have plenty of other routes, so it's good. Right here we have two parked planes. We have the United Express and the Globemaster C-117. So yeah, those two are just sitting here, not going anywhere, just parked. On the other side, we also have two more parked aircrafts. We have a Southwest MAX 8 and a Alaska 737-700. Closest to us, we have a United Express CRJ 550. As you know, these are operating for CRJ 700s here at Denver because we get a ton of those. This will be heading out to Des Moines, Iowa. And the aircraft in the back there, which should be in focus now, is a United Express CRJ 550 as well in the new livery. This plane will be heading out to El Paso. Starting off at the A gates, or Concourse A, we have a American 737-800. This aircraft is in the One World livery and we'll be heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor, and then we'll see if this works. Right behind that, we have the American Eagle E175 that will be heading out to Los Angeles, California. The plane closest to us, which is a Frontier Airbus A320neo. This is in the Colorado, the Bighorn Sheep livery, and we'll be heading out to San Diego. And then the aircraft in the back here, a Frontier A320. This is in the Bluebird livery, or Bluebird tail, sorry. This will be heading out to Harlington. That is Harlingen. That's a new route. And then in the very, very back there, we have a Frontier Airbus A321neo, a Frontier Airbus A321. This aircraft will be heading out to San Francisco. On the other side of the concourse, we have a Frontier Airbus A320neo. This is in the horse, I forget what they call it. Oh, Champ the Bronco livery, and we'll be heading out to Washington Dulles. And then taxiing in front of us, we have a Frontier Airbus A321. This aircraft will be heading out to Spokane. Next, we have a Frontier Airbus A319 in the Pelican livery, or Pelican tail, I should say. This will be heading out to Pensacola. Then we have a Frontier Airbus A320. This aircraft is in the Griswold the Bear livery. And as you can see, it's getting some catering done to the back of the aircraft, loading on food, passengers, and other stuff like that, and deep cleaning the plane for the next flight, which will be heading out to Reno, Tahoe. Next, we have a Frontier Airbus A320neo. I think this is the Bluebird livery. I apologize because I do not know every single tail of Frontier. They have so many. This will be heading out to Atlanta. Next at the gate here we have a Delta A220. This aircraft will be heading out to Atlanta. I believe we get this 2 times daily from here to Atlanta. It doesn't really operate any other routes at Denver. Pushing back out of the gate here we have a Delta 737-900. This aircraft has the split scimitar winglets and will be pushing back for a flight out to Seattle, Tacoma. Right here we have a UPS Boeing 757-200. You can't see it, but on the other side it's getting some cargo loaded on, and we'll be doing a non-stop flight out to Burbank. Pushing back out of the gate, here we have a blank Boeing 737-800. This is operating for DHL, and we'll be heading out to, let me check their routes really quick. They fly to Cincinnati and Reno, Tahoe, so this will be heading out to Cincinnati. Starting off at the FedEx planes, we have a FedEx MD-11F. This aircraft will be heading out to Memphis, of course. That's where most of their routes from Denver are from. Peeking behind the MD-11F here, we have a FedEx 767. This aircraft will be heading out to Fort Worth Alliance. Getting some cargo loaded onto the aircraft here, we have a Prime Air Boeing 767-300. This aircraft will be heading out to Ontario. I do apologize that I'm doing this handheld, but here we have a Sun Country Boeing 737-800. This is in the Tide Pod livery. It's a very beautiful livery. This is by NG Models. This will be pushing back for a flight out to Minneapolis. The plane closest to us here, we have a American Airbus A321. This aircraft just arrived in from Charlotte, and then the aircraft in the background, let's see if we can get it to focus a little better. Yeah, the one in the back there is a American Airbus A321. That aircraft is in the new livery, of course, and we'll be heading out to hold on, oh crap, I clicked on the wrong airport. This will be heading out to Philadelphia. Taxiing past those 2 American planes we just went over, here is a American E-170. This aircraft just touched down from Los Angeles and is taxiing to the gate. Here we have a beautiful shot of a that's not a Lufthansa. A UPS MD-11 freighter. This will be heading out to Everett Payne Field Boeing. This will be just getting some maintenance done, even though it's not for Boeing. They will be working on it. They're fixing on one of the engines and getting some routine maintenance done on the aircraft. Starting off at the B Concourse, which is home to United Airlines. Here we have a United Express -8Q200. As many of you know, this aircraft is no longer in service, but I still use it to beef up my United collection, as it is still a work in progress because of all the United planes that fly here into Denver. So this will be just operating as a CRJ200 or a private jet, whatever you want to imagine. This will be heading out to Durango, Colorado. Next to that, we have a United Express E145. This aircraft just pulled into the gate from Fargo. It is very sad to see this aircraft. I just haven't changed the livery yet. But as many of you know, Trans-State Airlines had just gone out of business back in December. No, I think it was March or June. But they were supposed to be going all the way till December, but unfortunately they did not make it that far because of the virus. This is a Trans-State Airlines E175, also known as the United Express E175. This will be heading out to Austin. Here at the gate, we have a United Express CRJ-200. This aircraft is in the old livery and will be heading out to Moab, Utah, which is the airport I was actually just at. Very beautiful airport, and they only get the CRJ-200 here, so yeah. Starting off at the main part of the terminal, as you can see, we have a bunch of empty gates coming up all the way to us. Here we have a United A319. This aircraft will be heading out to Oklahoma City. In the background there, with all of its glory, is the United Boeing 787-9. This aircraft is also in the old livery and will be heading out to Tokyo. That route is not currently operating because of the virus, but it's going to be heading there, doing some maintenance, and then it'll just stay there until it is safe to fly again. Just peeking behind the terminal there, we have a United Boeing 757-200. This aircraft just arrived in from Kahului, Maui. Here to get a gorgeous look of the new Her Art plane, we have a United Boeing 757-200. This aircraft is in the Her Art livery and is getting on some cargo and fuel done to the plane, and will be heading out to San Francisco. Here we have the United Boeing 737-700. This aircraft will be pushing back shortly for a non-stop flight out to Eagle Vale, Colorado. I do apologize that this has to be handheld, but here we have a United Airbus A320. This aircraft is third in line for departure on runway 34 left, and will be heading out to Orange County, SNA. Second in line for departure, here we have a Southwest 737-700 in the new livery. This is in the Louisiana 1, and will be heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor. I'm not entirely sure if Air Canada is back yet, but if they are, here we have a Air Canada CRJ-900, first in line for departure out to Montreal. On short final, here we have a Southwest Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is arriving in from Puerto Vallarta. Here we have a United Airbus A320. This aircraft is in the Continental Retro livery and will be heading out to Indianapolis. Here we have a United Boeing 737-900. This aircraft is in the Eco Skies livery and will be heading out to New York LaGuardia. And here we have a United Boeing 737 MAX 9. This aircraft will be just resting at the gate and going absolutely nowhere since they are all grounded. Right here we have two United Boeing 737-800s. These are both in the new livery, and the one that is in focus now, which is in the back, is a United 737-800, as I mentioned, which will be heading out to Jacksonville, Florida. Then the aircraft closest to us is a United 737-800 as well. This is by NG Models and will be heading out to Fort Myers. If you made it this far in the video, comment hashtag United in a separate comment. I'm just curious how many of you guys make it all the way through my airport updates and are my true supporters, which I really do appreciate you guys because that really helps me out a lot. But on to the plane. We have a United E175, which is pushing back out of the gate, and this is in the gorgeous new livery. We'll be heading out to Birmingham. Just peeking behind the terminal, here we have a United Express Embraer E170, which is pushing back for a flight out to Cincinnati. Taxiing to the C gates, here we have a Southwest 737-700. This aircraft is in the gorgeous new livery, and we'll be heading out to Kansas City. Starting off at the C gates here, we have a Spirit Airbus A320. This aircraft is in the rainbow livery, and we'll be heading out to Baltimore. Next to that, we have a Spirit Airbus A320. This aircraft is in the banana livery, and we'll be heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Starting off here, we have a Southwest 737-700. This aircraft is in the, the Triple Crown 1. Yes, that's the livery. And we'll be heading out to Portland. I do apologize if the lighting isn't good. It's just extra cloudy in Colorado at the moment. I do apologize. And it won't happen again. But here we have a Southwest Boeing 737-800. This aircraft just pulled in from Pittsburgh. Right there we have a Alaska Airbus A320. This aircraft just pulled in from the gate from Seattle. Way in the back there we have a Southwest Arizona 1 737-300. Very gorgeous plane. This will be operating as a Plane 700 and heading out to Tucson. In the very back there, which should be in focus now, we have a Southwest 737-700. This aircraft is in the Nevada 1 livery, and we'll be heading out to San Jose de Cabo. That brings us to the end of this Denver airport update. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss future videos. I'm very close to 2K, so all the support I've been getting I really do appreciate. And if you guys want to share with your aviation friends or friends that maybe do not know aviation, go ahead, be my guest. There will be plenty more airport updates coming. I do apologize if the lighting was bad throughout the video. As I mentioned, that was because of the clouds here in Colorado. There's not a whole lot I can do about that, which I do apologize. But I am purchasing some new lighting soon, which should help with the airport updates and making them better and all that good stuff. Honolulu is on the way and will be next Friday's airport update. If you guys are excited for that, let me know down in the comments. And if there's anything I can improve on, also let me know in the comments and your feelings about this video and if you're excited for Honolulu, so on and so forth. And as always, I did hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.